It's been nearly 6 months since a gunman opened fire at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas, killing 19 students and 2 teachers. Tonight, ABC News Live is taking you into the community with a look at how the people of Uvalde are navigating life since the tragedy. Our John Quinones joins me live now from Uvalde with more on that. John, you've been covering this story since the very beginning, speaking to families along the way. What are they telling you nearly 6 months later?
You know, it's tough, and it's still very frustrating. A lot of these families don't have answers about how exactly where the police agencies went wrong, you know, waiting more than an hour before they went into that school. Almost 400 police agencies, they want answers. There's still some protests, but there are signs that they're slowly moving forward. I was at the Dia de los Muertos commemoration at the local cemetery here, where the lives of the victims were being celebrated, and there was music and food, and for once there were smiles. You know, no one will ever get over this, ever, I don't think, but obviously they're slowly getting through it one step at a time. And I interviewed 2 of the parents, Angel and Kimberly, who talked about their daughter, Amy Jo, who passed away, and here's a clip of that interview. When does it hit you the worst?
At night, we all lay down and she's not there. I just don't want to accept it, in a way.
Do you think you ever will?
I don't know.
Yes, it's incredibly sad. But again, there's hope. And they're trying.
So, John, this week, Democratic Texas State Senator Roland Gutierrez proposed a $300 million fund to support victims of the shooting. How would that money be used?
Well, it's proposed legislation. It's not nowhere near real yet, but it's patterned after the 911 fund, and it would help them with everything. I mean, folks are still struggling. They haven't received much money at all. They need to pay the rent. They need to pay their mortgage. They need to buy food. Many of these parents haven't been able to go to work because of the depression and the anxiety. So it would help them tremendously. Each of them would get $7 to $7.8 million per family. But again, we don't know that that'll ever come to fruition, at least not yet. But the state representative, State Senator Roland Gutierrez is trying.
And John, journalists don't usually stick around this long after an event like this happens, but ABC has made a commitment to stay in Uvalde. So what sticks out to you, having watched this community so closely for all this time?
You know, this is very personal for me. I was born and raised just an hour from here. I know this community. I know its people. And it's an honor for me to be able to lend my voice to the coverage of this story. There are still so many angles that need to be covered, and so many elements. Tonight you'll see Maria Elena Salinas talking about this town, who its people are. Do you know it's the honey capital of the world? They have this feisty football team. They're celebrating their homecoming game tonight. There's so many elements, and I just love being able to be here, and we're coming in. We made a commitment we're going to stay throughout the end of the year, because we want to make sure that all these elements are covered and that the light continues to be shining on this community, and we get the answers that they so desperately need.
All right, well, we're so grateful for it. John Quinones, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.